Oscar Brown has been in the city of Seville for 2 months now, playing for Real Betis. Although the first month or so was really difficult for Oscar Brown as he was barely getting any game time even after performing well in pre-season, but lately things have certainly changed as Oscar Brown was given a couple of opportunities in La Liga in the previous episode and he delivered with a goal and a couple of assists. And because of that, he certainly feels a lot more comfortable with his teammates in the dressing room, and also he's now enjoying the city of Sevilla. Right now he's just walking down the streets, just enjoying and exploring the city. And also he's been here for 2 months now, and it's high time for Oscar Brown to find himself an apartment. It's gonna take a while, but I reckon Oscar's gonna find a really good place to crash when he's doing, apart from football, other stuff. While just casually walking the streets of Sevilla, Oscar received a message, and it was an agent from Puma. Now, if you've noticed, Oscar hasn't been using any branded shoes in his recent games in La Liga, and that's why the Puma agent has hit him up for a sponsorship deal. So the Puma agent messaged him if Oscar was interested in a partnership with Puma to wear their boots in all the official games for Real Betis. Now, this was a tough decision. Should Oscar Brown wait for a company like Nike or Adidas, or should he right now cash in on this opportunity with, of course, Puma? It's a 1-season contract, and it was a tough decision to make. I don't think getting an offer from Nike at this stage is realistic because Oscar's only 68 rated. He needs to be playing a lot more to, get noticed by the companies like Nike and Adidas. So maybe accepting this contract from Puma could be the smart deal, and they do have some really good shoes for Oscar to wear. So ultimately, Oscar decided to sign with Puma, a 1-season contract with them until the end of the season. Oscar Brown is now with Puma. Hey guys, how's it going? It is S2G and welcome to the 3rd episode of the My Player Career Mode series. This is the story of Oscar Brown, and today's episode is certainly an important one. First of all, he's just signed a big contract with Puma, which means finally Oscar's gonna be wearing some really nice looking shoes or studs before his next game, which is fantastic. And also in this episode, Real Betis will be playing Barcelona at the Camp Nou. Could Oscar Brown actually get a game in this fixture playing in the Camp Nou? That would definitely be like a dream come true for Oscar Brown and a massive opportunity to showcase his talent to the world, but I'm not sure if he's going to get the start for that. He needs to perform really well in the upcoming games. Finally, he's been given a chance to play back-to-back games. He was started against Getafe and now he's starting against Osasuna as well in the Spanish Cup. He needs to keep up his form. So if you guys are enjoying this My Player Career Mode, a like would be absolutely fantastic. Let's keep the support coming on this series, and if you are new around here, subscribe for more FIFA 19 content. We're getting so close to 100,000 subscribers. I want to get there as soon as possible. So time to select the Puma boots Oscar Brown's going to be wearing for this upcoming season. Again, we can change these boots anytime we want. Of course, they do have to be Puma boots because we've partnered up with them. For now though, I'm liking the look of this Puma Future 2.1 Net Fit shoes. I think it looks pretty cool, so we're going to be using that for now. Again, if you guys have any suggestions for Puma boots, let me know down in the comments section below. But I'm, liking the look of this one quite a bit. Player growth wise, Oscar's certainly doing pretty well. 68 rated right now. His stats are looking quite good. Hopefully in this episode we can get him up to a 69 rating or maybe even more. Would love to hit that 70 mark as soon as possible. Here's a quick look at the player upgrades objectives. So far things are going pretty well. Oscar's already bagged himself a goal. 1 out of 15, not bad. He still needs to score a hat-trick and even start chipping the goalkeeper, but that'll come soon with confidence. A couple of assists already, brilliant, and of course a header. That was actually his very first goal in a professional game. So you guys know how things work. For every objective that we complete, end of season we get 2 stat points to boost any of our stats, so it's massive for us to try and complete these objectives. Oscar Brown starting in back-to-back games for the very first time in this series, and it's a massive opportunity for him because if he can deliver in this game, he puts himself in contention for that game against Barcelona, and I'm hoping Oscar can do exactly that. He's got his new Puma boots on as well. This is the lineup, likes of Danny Welbeck, Lo Celso, Joaquin all starting. Strong team. Let's get right into it and hopefully we can see Oscar bag a few goals. That's not good at all. Osasuna pushing forward now. Massive chance for them. What's he gonna do here? Cross comes back in. That is well defended by Real Betis. So far, It's been a very difficult game, both teams going for it. What a dreadful half of football. Literally nothing happened in this half, apart from maybe one Osasuna chance. That wasn't even a chance. Literally no shots from either team in this first half. It was just terrible. Let's see if the second half can be a bit better, and I'm expecting more from Oscar. Now Danny Welbeck finds Oscar Brown, cleverly done to find Guardado, who goes for a shot with his weak foot. I don't know why. He could have just lasered that one with his left foot, and that's why he couldn't score. His weak foot is just awful. Looks like the team in red might have an opportunity here. The shot's taken, it's off the crossbar. The keeper didn't even move. Osasuna had a chance to hit us in this one with a goal, and thankfully it came off the post. We've been awful in this game. Finds Guardado, back to Oscar Brown, who strikes first time, but it's blocked. It was some good link-up play between him and Guardado, but, well, it's just not happening in this one. Oscar Brown. Oh, that's a very good pass to Christian Teller, who is onside. The ball could be played back to Oscar. Oscar now with a chance, goes for goal, and that is in. Oscar Brown, in the final minutes of this game, puts his team into the lead, and he scores in back-to-back games, and this one was a phenomenal goal. Near post, he had the power, he had the accuracy, and bang. A great pass back from the number 11, Christian Tello, and Oscar Brown did the rest. What a finish. That was no chance for the keeper. Look at that for a strike from Oscar. He is really lighting things up for Real Betis now. I'm sure KK Setien is going to have a really tough task of choosing his top two forwards now, because Oscar is causing him selection headaches. And that's the game done and dusted. In a game where the team just didn't play well, Oscar Brown with a moment of magic, a phenomenal shot to put his team into the lead, and that is why Real Betis come out as winners. A good win and an important one as well. Don't want to be getting knocked out in the early rounds of the Spanish Cup. We do have a second leg to play though. An 8.7 rating for Oscar Brown, scored the match winner for the team as well, and look at that, he won every single aerial battle. 4 out of 4 headers won. That's superb. Look at that. The manager's praising Oscar's passing this season, which is nice to see. Wasn't really his best of games in terms of being involved. Only 22 touches, but when it mattered, he delivered. So after that match, Oscar Brown received a text message from KK Setien congratulating him about that fantastic goal he scored, and also telling him that he's making things really difficult for him as a coach to choose, on who to start up front. So that's always good for a player. You've got to give selection headaches to your coach, and Oscar Brown is doing that. It's good to see that KK Setien has definitely been impressed. So Oscar Brown is in the lineup for the next game against Celta Vigo as well, but unfortunately I don't think Oscar should be playing this game. I mean, look at this. On the top right, you guys can see his energy is 72 out of 99, which means his stamina is really low. Playing this game means risking an injury, which is something we shouldn't be even considering games against Barcelona are up very soon, and that's a game I'm sure Oscar definitely wants to be a part of. So let's sim this game, get it out of the way, and focus on playing this one against Athletic Bilbao. Unfortunately though, the game did not end well for Real Betis, as they've been beaten 2-0 by Celta. I think it's fair to say that Oscar Brown has established himself as a first team player now, as he's starting for the 4th consecutive game, and this one we're definitely going to be playing against Athletic Bilbao. Probably the most difficult game Oscar's had to play in this series so far. It's going to be a tough challenge, and Celta aren't doing all that well in the league. A win here could be monumental for them, so we're going to try and achieve exactly that. Interestingly, instead of playing as the left striker, Oscar's going to be playing as the right striker for this game. Don't know if that was a tactical change by KK Setien. Regardless, that's how the team's going to line up. Lo Celso, Canales, Guardado all starting. Marc Bartra at the back, Christian Tello involved as well. A strong Real Betis lineup. Let's go out there and win. And of course, we would love to see some more Oscar Brown goals. Athletic Bilbao pushing forward. Aritz Aduriz, the veteran, shoots, and that was really close to going in. We know how good Aduriz has been over the last few seasons for Athletic Bilbao, and he came really close to putting his side into the lead in this one. Clever pass. Now it's Oscar Brown once again. Can he go for goal? He can, and oh my goodness, Oscar Brown with a wonderful strike. He's in the form of his life right now, and he runs straight down the camera, and Real Betis make it 1-0 against Athletic Bilbao. That was just phenomenal from Oscar. We've got to have a look at the replay for that. It was probably his best goal he scored so far. I mean, he's only scored 3, but still, look at that for a strike, man. Top bins from Oscar. No one stopping that. No chance for the keeper, and Oscar Brown yet again puts his team into the lead. I mean, look at that, man. That was perfectly placed. What a strike. Athletic Bilbao surely want to try and respond, and it looks like they might have a chance here. The shot's taken by Muniain, And that is a wonderful goal. I mean, nothing much for me to complain about. It was a superb strike, questionable goalkeeping to be honest, but this seems like a competition between Muniain and Oscar. Anything you can do, I can do better. Muniain responds perfectly, and it's game on against Athletic Bilbao. We knew this wasn't going to be an easy game. Oh, that is a bad challenge there from Oscar Brown. He's definitely going to get booked for that one. That was a terrible sliding challenge. Hopefully it's not a red card. Thankfully it's just a yellow card. Maybe too much aggression there by the 21-year-old. Canales back to Oscar Brown. To Canales again. Some really nice, neat link-up play. Now Lenez whipping in that cross to Danny Welbeck. Can he get it back in? Instead he goes for goal and completely misses the target. Half-time against Athletic Bilbao, and it's been a cracking game so far. Oscar Brown scoring an early wonder goal. And then, well, Bilbao responded with a wonder goal of their own. So, the second half is poised to be a great game. Let's see what happens. Oh, that is not good at all. So much open space there for Ibai Gomez. Big chance for him to put Bilbao into the lead. He goes for goal. And that's a sublime finish. Nothing much to say. It's been so disappointing as a team, man. I mean, Real Betis now going to be losing another game. Individually, Oscar's been lighting things up, but as a team, it's been so disappointing. Athletic Bilbao now make it 2-1. Muniain with maybe another chance finds San Jose, who goes for goal, and that was the chance for him to end this game, but he missed. Thankfully, we still have a little bit of time to try and maybe get a draw from this. I'm actually disappointed, man. Like, honestly, Oscar did everything he could to get his team the win, but the defense just crumbled, and well, Athletic Bilbao walk away with a win. It's been a tough time as a team for this group of players. They've not been able to get the results, and that's really causing us problems. I mean, what a goal from Oscar Brown, but to lose after scoring that is certainly frustrating. The team needs to bounce back from this. 7.4 match rating for Oscar Brown. A decent performance, scored a wonderful goal, but unfortunately it's shadowed by the fact that the team couldn't win. Oscar was certainly a lot more involved in this game, but unfortunately that didn't really help. Hopefully the team can bounce back soon. We're not in a good spot in La Liga. 13th place is far too low for a team like Real Betis, but guess what? A couple of wins and we'll bounce back right into the top 8 or top 9. So we've still got to focus. We've got Barcelona at the Camp Nou next. Hopefully somehow we can beat them. Have a look at this, guys. Oscar's now a 69 rated player. That's brilliant. Hopefully we can end off the episode by him being at the 70 overall mark. I think that'll be fantastic, but yeah, it's good to see him growing really well in his overall. His stats so far pretty good as well. 3 games in La Liga, 2 goals and 2 assists. 1 game in the Spanish Cup, he scored in that as well. I'm actually not surprised as Oscar Brown has been benched for this game against Olympiacos. I mean, look at the fixture scheduling. There's no way Oscar can play like 2 games within a space of 3 days. He doesn't have the stamina to do so. So it makes sense for the coach to, you know, rest him for this one. And let's hope Real Betis can get the win. Hopefully we can. And there you go. Lauren did score the goal, and that's why we get all 3 points in the Europa League against Olympiacos. As bad as we've been in La Liga, we've been just as good in the Europa League. We're competing neck and neck with AC Milan for that top spot, which is superb to see. 10 points after 4 games. Milan as well with 10 points. Hopefully we can end up finishing first in the group. Imagine if we can go on an insane run in the Europa League and potentially win the competition. That would be just phenomenal. Up next for Oscar Brown is Barcelona, away from home at the Camp Nou, at the Cathedral of Football, a stadium where the best have played. Lionel Messi, Xavi, Andres Iniesta, the names just go on. And it's the place where you can make a name for yourself. If Oscar can deliver, if he gets the start for this game, and he delivers at the Camp Nou, the world will be talking about him. It's a massive opportunity for Oscar. And apart from that, it's a massive learning experience as well. These are the kind of games which can make you a top footballer, and that's why it is huge for Oscar. Imagine playing against Leo Messi, competing with him, and of course potentially exchanging shirts with him at the end of the game. It's just such a massive moment for a player. And this is a chance for Oscar Brown, and this could be a memory he'll never forget. And guess what? Keke Setien has decided to give Oscar Brown the start. He is trusting in his man, and Oscar Brown will be playing at the Camp Nou. So Barcelona are competing with Atleti and Real Madrid in a very tough battle for the first spot. Barca do have the advantage as they do have a game in hand. But if we can get a strong result, potentially a win here against them, that could be so helpful for our season. It could revive our confidence in La Liga, and we could start pushing for a top 10 finish. So this is just an immense game. We are 3 episodes into this series and we are starting against Barcelona. I mean, this is just nuts. What an opportunity this is. We've got to thank the coach Keke Setien for giving us an opportunity like this. The only thing that could, cost us this game is that look at the stamina of our players. Literally no one is fully fit, and that's because of the crazy fixture scheduling we've had to deal with. But that's not an excuse. It's a big chance for us to impress at the big stage, and I'm hoping we can do exactly that. A goal here at the Camp Nou for Oscar Brown could be memorable for life, so we're hoping for exactly that. Lo Celso, Guardado all starting. It's a decent team, lacking fitness and sharpness, but we'll see what happens. Come on, let's get right into it. The game is about to begin. Oscar Brown at the Camp Nou for the first time in his career. Hopefully it's going to be the first of many. Look at that, they've got Luis Suarez and the rest of the gang starting as well. This is massive. I'm actually extremely disappointed. There is no Leo Messi in the Barcelona lineup. They've actually rested a few players. Malcolm starts instead. Luis Suarez and Oyarzabal. Hopefully in the second half, we can see Leo Messi come on as a super sub of some sort, because we want to play against Messi. I want to see Oscar Brown go up against Messi. We've got to remember, Oscar's pretty good in the air, and well, Barcelona aren't good at defending aerial balls, so maybe that's something we can exploit in this game. Oh, here we go on the attack now. It's Lenes now. He's going to cross it in. That's such a poor cross. Big chance gone. Decides to find Lo Celso. Lo Celso whips in the ball. It's a great ball. Oh, Oscar Brown had the chance of a lifetime there. How did he not score from there? I told you guys crossing is going to be key in this game. Oscar Brown with a big chance wasted. Oh, this is brilliant football. Big chance for us now. That's well defended by Barca. Although the chance is still on, it's a good shot and it's in. A wonder goal from my fellow teammate. That is absolutely wonderful from Sergio Leon. How did he manage to put that in? That is a strike and a half. We need a win in this game to give confidence for the team. And we've just gotten a big advantage. Sergio Leon with a strike and a half. Look at that for a strike. Probably our best goal scored so far this season. And good to see Leon scoring. Oh, what a goal. No chance for Silesen at all. And Real Betis make it 1-0. It's a corner for Barca. It's going to be Arturo Vidal to take. Finds Malcolm. Malcolm trying to beat his man. Does so brilliantly. Still Malcolm. Well defended by Lo Celso. Half time in this one and we've got the advantage against Barcelona. We lead 1-0 at the Camp Nou. I'm hoping the second half can be good for us as well. First half, up till the goal, we were dominating the game, I feel. But since then, it's been all Barcelona. Hopefully in the second half, we can, maintain our lead and just keep Barcelona at bay. Suarez again finds Jordi Alba. We know how dangerous he can be. Luis Suarez has scored and there's the equalizer for Barcelona. I mean, it was a great move. Jordi Alba combining so well with Luis Suarez. And that was a goal we just couldn't stop. And well, Barcelona right back in it. Leon finds Oscar Brown now. Another chance for him. Brings it inside. Goes for goal with his left foot. It's a good shot, but Silesen saves it. Imagine if that would have gone in. Ese Rodriguez does so well there to find Oscar Brown. Big chance for him now. Finds Sergio Leon. That's good passing, but the end product wasn't there. Oh, Oscar Brown with a big chance now. Oscar Brown goes for goal, but it's, of course, well defended by Longley. Oscar Brown looking frustrated, that's for sure. Oh, this is brutal. Luis Suarez with a big cross coming in out wide. Thankfully, Coutinho, who's been brought on, couldn't direct that towards goal. Imagine conceding now after putting in such a good performance. That would have been brutal. Full time at the Camp Nou and it's a draw against Barcelona. You know what? We can't be complaining about a draw. It was a great game of football. 2 good goals by both teams. Unfortunately, Oscar couldn't really shine in this game, but he still put in a decent performance, which is great to see. Not his best of performances, a 7.1 match rating from him. Kike Setien does suggest Oscar to, work more on his positioning. Apart from that, a pretty decent game from him. Real Betis still not in the best of positions even after that draw, in 14th place with just 14 points. But they do have a game in hand over the likes of Athletic Bilbao, Rayo and all that. And hopefully we can take advantage of that. But what an eventful episode for Oscar Brown. He got signed by Puma first. And then he scored a couple of great goals. And then he got to play at the Camp Nou against Barcelona. What an episode it's turned out to be for him. Next episode, we could be seeing Oscar Brown making his Europa League debut. How big would that be? And it could be against AC Milan as well if we decide to not play the Cardiff game. And that could be massive for Oscar Brown. Imagine making your European debut against a giant like AC Milan. So Oscar still hasn't gone up to a 70 rating yet, but I reckon that should happen very soon because he's continuing to deliver performance after performance. So let's hope he can keep this up. He's now basically a first team player as well. Look at this. He's going to be starting against Villarreal. Kike Setien trusts Oscar Brown now. A quick look at our player upgrades for the season as well. We haven't really tried chipping the keeper, which is a bit annoying, but at least we managed to score a couple of goals in this episode. We're now on 3 for the Born to Score challenge. We still need to try and pick up more assists. We couldn't score a volley or a header in this episode, but I reckon we're doing okay. If we can complete like 2 or 3 objectives in our first season, I think that's a big win for us. So guys, that is going to be it for the 3rd episode of the My Player Career Mode series. Really hope you guys are enjoying this series. The plan for this series is to continue it until the launch of FIFA 20, and yeah, I'm excited for it, man. Let's keep it going. If you guys enjoyed the video, smash a like on this one, that'd be really appreciated. Subscribe if you're watching my content for the very first time, and I'll catch you guys next time.